Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back again with Michael and Melissa Novelli for another episode of the award-winning The Paw Talk. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
Been a while since we've been able to catch up. What do you have for us this episode on dogs that you are helping to train? Can we start with maybe Pita?
Yeah, go ahead, Melissa. Speak away.
So Pita is new to the program. She actually just started last week, and she is an amazing dog who just loves people. She found herself in the local shelter, the NSPCA, and they thought that she could benefit from coming to the center. And she had a great first day, was just following the trainer around and enjoyed the time away from the shelter, gave her a break from her kennel. And obviously the Enrichment Training Center is a great way for the shelter dogs and any dogs to beat the heat because it's getting hot out there. So she had a great first day, and we're looking forward to watching her blossom.
So what kind of dog is Pita?
She is a pit mixed and sweet as can be. She is just, when you see her, you're like, oh, wow, she's a stunner. She's really a great dog.
Her profile picture, she has one ear up and one ear down. It's great. Just great. Everyone talking not adopt this dog.
So, Melissa, you said the word first day, and what that reminded me of was the first day of school. Is the first day at Pawtastic Friends like the first day at school for a dog?
Yes, because when they first come in, they're a little nervous. They can be a little shy. And then once they come in, by the end of the session, they're bouncing and happy and their tails are untucked. The ones that come in there are a little more fearful and they can't wait to come back. Some of them, it's sad because when it's time to leave, they're pulling because they don't want to leave. They want to stay still.
How about Nora?
So Nora is also a new student, also starting last week, and she is also from the Nevada SPCA. They've been doing phenomenal with adoptions lately, so they keep adding new kids to the program. And Nora was just here, as a matter of fact, today, Tuesday, and she came in, and the first day she was a little nervous, and now she came in like she owned the place and came up to both Michael and had a great session and worked on all different types of skills that are going to be positive skills that are going to set her up for success in her forever home.
And what's great today is Melissa, the trainer, actually brought her dog, Sassy, to interact with some of the dogs to see how they get along with other dogs and just to work on different things. So that always helps.
Social.
Melissa, you mentioned the phrase positive traits. What are some of the positive traits or attributes that the dogs get through this great enrichment training?
First, they build confidence. Some of them learn to trust, and they're building skills that are going to prepare them for their forever home. Basic obedience, leash skills, social skills. So if they're scared around new people, it kind of gives them the opportunity to build these skills in a smaller environment before they get into the real world, but bringing them to that comfort level where they'll be successful.
What kind of dog is Nora?
Nora is I want to say Nora, who was here just a little bit ago.
Like a lab mix.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe a lab pit mix. She's so cute. She's so petite.
Yeah.
And when you see her, you're like, wow, she's tiny, maybe like 35, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
And very friendly. And this week her tail was wagging and she was excited. She came into the office and just a beautiful dog. And she's going to make a great addition to any family.
So what kind of family do you think would be a great forever home for Nora?
Nora, probably an active home that can keep her active, keep her mind exercised, her body exercised, but at the same time gives her a comfy place to rest her head at nighttime. She would probably like Hallmark Station.
You guys are just continuing to have some success, lots of success with finding your dog's forever homes. And we're going to talk about the success you had with Lexus, which, if I have this right, is number 673 for dogs that found their forever home. Tell us about Lexus.
So Lexus was a beautiful dog that came in the program and was a little uneasy at first. And again, built confidence, built trust. She built a basic foundation of skill. And when her adopter saw her, it was love at first sight. And boom, that's when she gained that number, 673.
What's great about this program too, Tom, is a lot of times people will go to a shelter and they might adopt a dog. They don't really know much about it. And sometimes the shelter staff might not know that much about it. But when they come here, we can give them all that information. So it's working together as a team to let the shelter or the rescue know what their dogs are about, because they don't get a chance to spend a lot of time with them, especially if they're on boarding. That's what's so nice about this. We can tell people about the dogs that are here and what their pros and maybe cons are.
I'd like to turn back or remind our listeners that you guys had a big fundraising event, which is your annual block party. Can you tell us about how the block party went for Pawtastic Friends?
Go ahead. Our block party was pretty awesome.
Yeah, the block party was great. We had lots of local vendors showcasing their goods that they sell. We had local entertainment that was fantastic. We had John Shaw. He did late night magic, and he did some magic tricks. And Charlie the Clown walked around on stilts and made doggy balloons. And we had dance fitness and wonderful auction prizes and raffles. And did I miss anything?
Yeah, you did. We had cheerleaders from the Vegas Golden Knight.
Right.
And
Metro.
we had the Aviators mascot, Bruce, walking around. Metro was here. The fire department was here for people to take pictures with the firemen and on the fire truck. And we just had a great time. It was our best event ever.
Yeah.
So thanks to the community for supporting, because without the community support, we can't do what we do here.
And thanks to the volunteers, you put hundreds and hundreds of hours in doing all sorts of things, from setup to takedown to making baskets. And it's just, without them, they're the heart of the organization, because without them, I'd be one tired young lady. Tired little lady.
In addition to the block party, which you guys have already had, you've got another big project that you're a part of coming up, and that's the Foster Initiative Project. Could you tell us what that project is and why you think it's so important?
You want to know how that one started? Melissa woke up one morning. She goes, Michael, I have an idea. Figure that, right? So this is her baby. And she wondered why she doesn't have enough time to do anything. Here's another one of her ideas. This is a game changer. It's definitely a game changer and a lifesaver.
Yeah. So have you ever thought about fostering a homeless animal in your community, but you don't know where to start? So we are inviting the community to come in to our first foster fair, Sunday, June 9th. And they can come in, they can learn about fostering, they can learn about what they can expect from the rescue, what's expected of them as the foster, and they can find their niche. So let's say somebody has no other animals. They might want to foster a dog that needs to be the only animal. Maybe somebody lives in a single-story home. They can foster a senior dog or a dog that has mobility issues. And once that's accomplished and they find their niche, then the vetting process goes through the rescue. And once they get their dog, Pawtastic Friends will be holding a foster boot camp. And what that will do, that will allow the fosters to come in, and they'll work with one of our trainers in a group setting, and they will learn the basics about fostering, how to properly put a collar on to make sure it's properly fitted, leash work, basic skills, enrichment tools at home, kennel training. So things that will help them at home and help them become more vested into the dog's journey. And once the dog gets adopted, then the next dog comes in.
Where can people get more information on the Foster Initiative Project, Melissa?
Your name is Melissa.
They can go to pawtasticfriends.com and they can click on upcoming events, and they can see about this week's event, which is our first one. And then we'll be holding them monthly, and it gives them a chance to come out and meet our local rescue and shelter partners and find the right connection for them and see how they can help. Because at the end of the day, Tom, Fostering saves lives, and it's free.
All right. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time to visit with us. I look forward to chatting with you all again.
Thanks so much, Tom.